Game 3, Week 2 in the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League. Agile Solutions versus Orclund Raiderz. Both teams looking for a win tonight. Either team with a win will secure a sole first place spot in the new coaches pool. Orclund Raiderz looking to go on top of the entire league with a win tonight. Agile Solutions could skyrocket into third place with a victory. Let's take a look at their roster first. Agile Solutions coached by Hoggles. Again, he's in the new coaches pool. So while he is facing off against all 8 teams in the round robin, he is also facing off against the other 3 teams in the new coaches pool, the winner of which will earn a slot in the top 5, or rather in the cut with the top 4 plus a wildcard match. 11-man bench. Chaos Dwarf team. He's got 6 Chaos Dwarf blockers, 3 strength, 9 AV, all with block, all with tackle, all with thick skulls. The Bull Centaurs are the star of the show here. A very good movement of 6, a very good strength of 4, very good AV of 9. They also have sprint and sure feet and thick skull, which means that their effective movement in a turn, instead of being 8, will be 9. Sprint allows them to move with 3 GFIs instead of 2, and sure feet lets them re-roll one of those GFIs. Rounding out the bench here are 3 Hobgoblins. They've got an MA of 6, very quick, a respectable AG of 3, and a AV of 7, which is not so great. But these 3 players here, down the account exec, Doug the account manager, and Bill the associate, they will be excellent candidates for fouls in this game. They're excellent candidates for blocking assists. And having the highest AG on the team most likely means that on kickoff return, he's going to have the Hobgoblin try to pick up the ball and then pass it off to these very, very quick, very strong, very threatening Bull Centaurs. Only 2 TRRs, no other staff for Agile Solutions, unfortunately. How's he going to play this team? It's a Chaos Dwarf team. He'll play a Dwarven game, with the difference being these Hobgoblins will probably be going out on fouls. He'll probably be spending them. He'll be throwing them out to take hits if necessary. They will get blocked down unless they get assists. He needs to be careful of that. He doesn't want to lose the Hobgoblins and start going down on players on the pitch. However, they're very, very inexpensive. But these Bull Centaurs, these are going to be the star of the show. On offense, they can run anywhere they want on the pitch. We saw that in week 1 with Hoggles. He put those Bull Centaurs wherever he wanted on offense. And on defense, they can play the back positions in a way that a standard Dwarven team just can't do. These Bull Centaurs can cover fast teams. And with a strength of 4, they can cover by themselves. They're usually going to get a 2-die block on anybody they're covering in the backfield. He's going to be up against an Orcish team, the Orclund Raiderz. Before we take a look at their bench, let's take a look at the standings. Or the standings. There we go. Week 2 standings. Purplish Passion and the bottom of Loopadoops tied for first place with 4 points apiece. The Whiny Beavers squarely in third with 2 points. The Raiders, the Raiderz, WDM, and the Shambling Shitstorm all tied for 4th, with Agile Solutions pulling up the rear, but it is still very early in the competition, and anyone can take it. In fact, Agile Solutions will skyrocket up to 3rd place with a win here tonight. And of course, if we look at the new coaches pool at the bottom, the Orclund Raiderz, the Raiderz, and with the Shitstorm draw tonight, have all tied for 1st place in the new coaches pool. Agile Solutions looking to add some points on the board and get on top of this list as well tonight. The Orclund Raiderz, coached by the experienced coach Wenger. He is new to the league. He's got a TV of 1220, meaning the Agile Solution are going to be given roughly 250k, maybe a little less than that. It is a replay game tonight, so we don't know exactly what the TVs are. But with 250k, you know, you could buy a wizard, you could buy a extra team training. But with only 2 team rerolls, I think he might just spend it all on TRRs to get himself up to 4 to match Wenger here in the Orclund Raiders. Very standard Orc lineup here tonight with 4 blitzers, a troll, a goblin, a thrower, and 3 black orcs. You notice the black orcs all have an MA of 4 and a strength of 4, making them very threatening blockers. All the blitzers, naturally as blitzers do, have the block ability. Everyone's got an AV of 9 with the exception of the thrower and the goblin. Once again, the troll, goblin, and thrower combo makes a passing game a real threat. It also makes a running game a real threat. If he keeps that goblin in on that cage, that goblin can do a sneaky little stunty dodge to get downfield. No problem. He does not care so much about dodges. Being stunty and having the dodge skill. There's also the troll who can throw a teammate if desired. We probably won't see that happen, but that is something to keep in mind, especially as Wenger gets closer and closer to the end zone. Troll being the big guy, he's got a strength of 5, which is very, very good. However, you'll see here that not only does he have loner, he has really stupid. So the really stupid negative skill here means that he's going to want to keep this player adjacent to teammates. He's going to want to do that anyway as a bashy team. But if Hoggles can isolate the troll, he can effectively take the troll out of the drive without even having to take him off the pitch. Loader means that Hidefart here is almost certainly never going to spend a reroll, so he has to be careful with when he activates this troll player. Wanapoth to Fan Factor, not much of an advantage when it comes to the kickoff table, but it's something, and we'll see if it works out for him here tonight. Not much else to say about these two teams. Look out for the passing game from Wenger and the Orclund Raiders. Look out for those Bull Centaurs, both on offense and on defense, from Hoggles and the Agile Solutions. And again, this is a replay game, so we'll get started here in just a second, but before we do, we take a look at how the Dungeonbowl bracket is shaping up. The bracket, of course, it's still very, very early in the round robin, but if it were to end right now, then the cut would be Purplish Passion and the Vloopadoops each tied for first, so they would randomly draw the first or the second seed, followed by the Whining Beavers in the third seed, and the wildcard match still to be determined with 4 players duking it out for those slots and 3 in the NPC pool. All right, we're going to get started here in just a second. Game 3 in week 2 about to get underway. And here we go. We're playing at Orclund Stadium. Looks like clear skies. Weather won't be a factor in this game, at least not in the first drive. Agile Solutions, you can see that giant bull centaur. Menacing, menacing players. Oh, wow. Who did Hoggle set up already? I'm not sure. We'll see what happened there. If Hoggle's already set up, then Orclund Raiders are going to get the ball here in the first half. And it looks like they are going to get the ball here. It looks like they're setting up on offense. And sure enough, here's the kickoff. Brilliant coaching. Agile Solutions gets an extra team reroll this half. They needed it. It's going to be a touchback. And let's take a look real quick. Hoggles and Agile Solution came out with the fame, so that +1 fame looks like they took 2 team rerolls, which I think is with their inducement money. I think that was a good decision. And with turn 1 underway here, the troll went first, failed his really stupid roll, which is a 2+. Always a bad portent for him to fail right off the bat. But now a 2-die block on the right-hand side of the line is going to be good. And he's going to push that Chaos Dwarf player right towards center pitch. No pickup needed as it was a touchback. 2-die block on the left side of the line is a good push, and he's going to push him towards center pitch. Opening up these wide zones here. Here comes a blitz. 2-die blitz is a solid, clean hit against the Hobgoblin. AV of 7 stays on the pitch. Now Wenger moving a blitzer back to cage up around the ball carrier. You see a Black Orc taking that front corner. Solid cage in the right wide zone. He's going to start pulling players right here and try to start marching down the pitch. Turn 1 for Agile Solutions. Advancing on that cage. Okay, you can see that MA of 6 on those Bull Centaurs. Looks like they're playing conservatively here. They're not getting in tackle zones. They've still got a blitz on the table. They've got some hits they can make here on the line. Here comes the blitz. On the blitzer results in a push. Both players have the block ability. And Agile Solutions is going to stay put. Playing very, very cautiously. Turn 2 now for the Orclund Raiders. Going to take a 2-die block back with that Black Orc player. Oh, I'm sorry, with the troll. Well done. And now the Black Orc player will take a 2-die block on the Hobgoblin. Clean hit. Hobgoblin stays on the pitch. Wenger doing a great job of breaking up this Chaos Dwarf team. That's what he wants to do. 2-die block results in a push. And one final 2-die block with that Black Orc. He will take those hits all day long. Remember, the Black Orcs have 4 strength, which means he's often getting a straight 2-die block without any assists. And now Wenger is going to start moving back down center pitch. He's cleared out that left wide zone. Moves the Hobgoblin downfield. What will Hoggles do about that Hobgoblin? Turn 2 now for Agile Solutions. Hoggles electing to put... Wow. He moves the Bull Centaur in backfield. Alright. 2-die block on the blitzer. Has to spend the TRR. Gets a good hit. Doesn't get anything out of it, but he will advance forward. That means he's got to be careful here. He's going to eat a 2-die block coming back. And now he moves that Bull Centaur into position. Try to get on this Hobgoblin. Gets a tackle zone with the blocker. Moves a Hobgoblin back to center pitch to play some D. He frees up the right wide zone here. 2-die block results in a push. Gets a chain push. He's trying to get some space between him and the Raiders. The Raiders fire back with a 2-die block. Yeah, luckily it was only a push. And now the Raiders are going to start moving down that right wide zone that was left open for them. Troll, oh, is going to have to spend the TRR. Gets a good hit on the TRR. He's down to 3. Trying to take out a Hobgoblin. Doesn't do it. Another 2-die block on the right-hand side on that Chaos Dwarf blocker. Results in a second push. That blocker got lucky. But now he's still got a Black Orc on him. He's going to eat a 2-die block unless he dodges or does something. This cage is now moving to the right-hand side of the pitch. Spends the GFI, succeeds. 2-die block. Good block on the left-hand side of the line. Hoggles really needs to be cognizant of these Black Orcs. They are dangerous. There's that stunty in effect. Moves the Bull Centaur in the backfield. Back over to the right-hand side. Doesn't move him too far. Takes a 1-die block on the player in front of the ball carrier. Works out, and he gets a tackle zone on the ball carrier. Here comes a blitz. A blitz on the Goblin, rather. Only results in a push. Oh no. Hoggles moves a Hobgoblin into a tackle zone here. We'll see how that works for him. 2-die block with a Troll. Works out clean hit. Moves that Chaos Dwarven player out of the way. 2-die block on the Hobgoblin. Also good. Can the Hobgoblin survive? He can indeed. Here comes a blitz. 2-die blitz. Results in a chain push. And he gets the tackle zone off the ball carrier. Easy peasy. Keeping his options open for cage repositioning here. Doing well. Fails his 5+ dodge. Will have to spend a TRR. Fails the TRR. That is unfortunate. Now maybe Hoggles can regroup here and get a good formation going against this offense. Yep, looks like he's getting back in front of this cage. Wenger down to 2 team rerolls. Takes a 2-die block against the Goblin. Only results in a push. Now the second Bull Centaur is going to take a block. 2-die block against the Blitzer. Works out, but it's not going to be a Surf. And then moves the Bull Centaur back in front. In front of the left side here. He's gonna foul with the Hobgoblin. Doesn't get anything out of it, but I think that's a solid tactic there. The problem, however, is this Hobgoblin is in danger of eating a 2-die block coming back. Troll, 2-die block against the Chaos Dwarf blocker is a good hit. Moves forward. 2-die block with the Black Orc, also a good hit. And this will get a teammate back on that Troll, so the Troll doesn't have to 50-50 on his really stupid roll. Now the ball carries back to the left-hand side of the pitch. Fails the GFI in trying to set up the cage. He's going to have to spend another TRR here. He's down to 1. 2-die block on that Hobgoblin. Sure enough, it's a good hit. Hobgoblin survives. He does get stunned, however. Two-die block with the Black Orc against another Hobgoblin. He's trying to take these Hobgoblins off the pitch. This is good play. Doesn't work out. He does get a knockdown. Hobgoblin stands right back up in that tackle zone. He's got to take that block to keep that Hobgoblin safe. He's going to blitz the ball carrier. He does with a 1-die blitz. Well done. Where does the ball scatter? Is he going to try to pick up the ball? I don't think he does. Indeed, he does not. Takes a 2-die block, spends a reroll on that Black Orc, gets a push out of it. But at least he gets that black orc off that hobgoblin. He's got another hobgoblin to deal with here. Well done on that 2-die block. 1-die block on the troll results in a push. He's okay with that. And now 1-die block with the hobgoblin works out. Clean hit. Hobgoblin's still in danger, however. Turn 6. That hobgoblin's almost certainly going to eat a 2-die block coming back here. Blitz on the bull centaur works out. Finger's going to pick up this ball and hand off to the hobgoblin. Fails. Spends his final TRR and fails the pickup. Keeps it in the hands of the black orc and keeps the drive alive. Wow. Wanted to try to move that ball downfield. He's not going to be able to, but at least he's going to stay in. Gets a stun. That's an excellent stun downfield. 2-die block by the black orc blitzer, or by the black orc player, works out. Fails the really stupid roll. Unfortunately, it's going to leave the troll where he is. Huggles doesn't have to worry about that troll now. And there's that 2-die block back on the hobgoblin. Hobgoblin still stays alive. Well done. Good dodge by the black orc, or by the blitzer rather. Tries to dodge with the second blitzer, fails, and that'll be the turn. Turn 6 for Agile Solutions here in the first half. Trying to keep the Orclund Raiderz from scoring. They need to regroup here. They need to get a defense going. Covering that... Oh no, they're going to blitz the blitzer. It works out. It's going to follow up. All right, well done. 1-die block by the CPO results in a push, and he follows up with that. He's going to eat a 2-die block coming back. 2-die block on that on the black orc works out by the bull centaur. Trying to shuffle some players around here. 1-die block, both standing gets lucky. Takes a negative, takes an uphill block here, only gets a push, stays alive against the troll. Doesn't have to worry about that troll. Maybe not the best block there. 2-die block coming back on the Chaos Dwarf blocker, only gets a push. Here comes a blitz on that hobgoblin. Only gets a push out of it. He will follow up, indeed. That's still a 2-die block going back. And that troll moves to cover these dwarven blockers. Wow, the ball carrier fails his dodge. And now the ball's lying on the ground. 1 turn left for the Orclund Raiderz. I'm not sure what they can do here. 2-die blitz by the hobgoblin works, or 2-die block works out. Hoggles might just want to regroup here. Some blocks. It's moving a black orc downfield. Moves the hobgoblin in front of the ball. No, onto the ball. He's gonna have to spend the TRR. Does. And he doesn't pick up the ball. Where does it scatter? It scatters behind him. It's a favorable scatter for the Orclund Raiderz. They can still pull this out. I think they can still pull this out. 2-die block by the troll results in a push. It's all he needs. Frees up that ball. Yeah, he can score on a 2 GFI run here. He doesn't have a TRR to make it safe, however. 2-die block. He'll take these blocks instead first. I think it's a good call. Blitz, dodge. 2-die blitz. Gets a push. He's playing a smart game. 2 GFIs to move the blitzer downfield. Is he going to try to pass instead? He's going to try to pass. 2 GFIs. Good pass. And it's received Well done. Not only does he get the score, but he gets the SPP for the pass. Well done indeed. Really well done. That gets an SPP on the board there, and it gets 3 SPP for that blitzer. Excellent play. Spreading out the SPP, making his team stronger. And now 1 turn left for Hoggles. The best he can hope for here is to get some hits. But we'll see. Moves everybody up on the line. Here's the kick. Oh no, a thrown rock. Bro Jackson suffers an injury. Unfortunate for the Orclund Raiders. Didn't see what that injury was. He might have... Block of the Bull Centaur results in nothing. Here comes a foul with the Hobgoblin. Only gets a stun and gets called off for his trouble. Didn't get what he was looking for, but that's alright. That'll be the half. 1-0. Orclund Raiders in the lead. And now Agile Solutions will get their shot, their crack on offense. And it looks like there'll be a man up. Oh, it might be 10v10 actually. Hoggles, yeah, choosing to keep that Hobgoblin back to receive. He only needs 1. There's not a kicker in play. And then he's going to hand off to one of these 2 Bull Centaurs, no doubt. Cheering fans. Both teams get an extra reroll this half. Going to be 5 for Agile Solutions and 5 for the Orclund Raiders. It's plenty of TRRs. 1 die block is a clean block on the left-hand side of the pitch. And he goes to pick up the ball immediately. Is he going to go for the handoff immediately? He is. He's going to have to spend the TRR, making a 75% chance on the handoff. Works out. No TRRs left for any blocks he wants to take. Wow, he moves that Hobgoblin right up into that Black Orc's face. He says, I do not care about you. That Black Orc almost certainly going to take a 2-die block coming back. Tries to tie up these 2 players, but he's going to take a 2-die block coming back again. Oh, takes a 1-die block and fails. He doesn't have the TRR to spend. And now the Orclund Raiders are going to come back. They're going to take 2 blocks for sure on each of the wide zones. But first, it's the Troll with a 2-die block on the guard. Good block. Moves up the Troll towards the ball carrier. 2-die block on the right-hand side works out. Good hit, and he'll move him up for sure. It's a 4v3 matchup. 2-die block on the left side of the line is good. Getting closer to that ball carrier. Another block. This time it's a knockdown. Well done. Putting the pressure on the ball carrier. Excellent stun against Bob, the CTO. A push on the right side Goblin here on the right tackle. 2-die block against the center. Another good stun. Thick Skull saves him. There's that 2-die block on that Hobgoblin. Stays alive. These Hobgoblins are resilient this game. Goblin shifts over to the left, and now turn 10 for Huggles and Agile Solutions. Their team is a little spread out here. They need to get a little. They need to get some cohesion going. First, they're going to take a block with the Bull Centaur, and now they're going to blitz. 2-die blitz against the Chaos Dwarf blocker is a clean hit. He pushes him towards the ball carrier. And now he's going to move that Bull Centaur back to center pitch. He is. He's not quite safe yet. He's gonna. Oh wow! He's gonna block down the Black Orc with a 1-die block. Works out with a push. He follows up. Tries to dodge the Hobgoblin and fails. He'll spend the TRR. Actually, it looks like he didn't spend the TRR. Turn 5 for Agile Solution. I'm sorry. Turn 10 for the Orclund Raiderz. A 2-die block against the Chaos Dwarf blocker is good. That troll is encroaching on the ball carrier. That ball carrier is very, very fast, however. 2-die block on the Hobgoblin, also good. Hobgoblin somehow still stays alive. He will get stunned. Orclund Raiderz moving into the backfield. 2-die blitz on the Bull Centaur. Oh no, he'll have to spend a TRR. Works out the second time. No more TRRs for the turn. Goblin shifts back to center pitch. 2-die block on the right-hand side. Excellent block by the Black Orc, yeah. And he stuns Robbie the CMO, and that final block is a failure. But Wenger in still pretty good shape defensively here. We'll see if Huggles wants to try to open a hole on the right-hand side or not. I don't know how he's going to defend it if he does. He'll need to do some blocks first. Well, he's going to try it. 1-die block, spends the reroll, only gets a push. He won't follow up. We'll see if he continues to move downfield or not. He does not. 1-die block by the Hobgoblin results in a push. Very risky blocks. Frees up the Chaos Dwarf player to get a tackle zone on the Black Orc player in the right wide zone. Takes a 2-die block back on the left-hand side, and that'll be it. Turn 11 for the Raiderz. They're going to regroup here and get some defense going. Almost certainly going to try to block down this Bull Centaur. We'll see. 2-die block on the Hobgoblin's good. Oh, another good stun. 2-die block on the left-hand side is good. Trying to keep these players out of the drive. It's going to take the 2-die block on the Chaos Dwarf blocker instead. That is fine. He's in a good defensive formation here on the right wide zone. 2-die block by the Troll. Also good. Trying to take players off the pitch. Can't do it. But he does keep them out of play. These Chaos Dwarf players are very, very slow. Eating 3 MA to stand up is very costly. Failed dodge. Spends the TRR to get in position on the ball carrier. That ball carrier only has an AG of 2, so dodging is very, very risky. 2-die block in the left wide zone is good. Good hit. He's keeping Dwarven players out of the drive. And now Hoggle's very exposed. What is he going to do to try to protect this ball carrier? He could try a blitz. 2-die blitz on the Chaos Dwarf blocker is good. That frees up the ball carrier, but where can he go? 1-die block on the left-hand side is a push. That's it. He's going to stay put. Interesting decision. Well, 2-die block coming back on that Hobgoblin is good, and now there is another tackle zone on the ball carrier. And the Hobgoblin, or the Goblin, moves up for another tackle zone. And here comes that 2-die blitz. It's good. Where will the ball scatter? Tries to pick the ball up. He fails. He'll spend the TRR. And now the Orclund Raiders in possession of the ball. All they have to do is keep it for 5 turns or score. 2-die block with black work is good. Moves a Chaos Dwarf player off the ball carrier and out of play. 2-die block on the left-hand side, Chaos Dwarf blocker, also good. He will take these hits as long as he's given them. 2-die block results in a push. Moving players out of play here. Tries to dodge, fails the dodge, and that'll be it for turn 12. Turn 13 coming up for Agile Solutions here. They want to try to get this ball back. At the very least, stop forward momentum. They're going to blitz the ball carrier? He is going to blitz the ball carrier. 1-die blitz works out. All right. Where's that ball going to scatter? Not in the best of places. 2-die block on the left-hand side is a good, clean block. Frees up a Chaos Dwarf blocker. He's going to get a 2-die block, which he had. 2-die block on the left-hand side of the, or in the left-hand wide zone, rather, I'm sorry. Takes a 1-die block, it's a clean hit in center pitch. And that's it! Can't get at that ball. We'll see what Wenger does. He'll probably want to try to pick it back up. Sends a player downfield, threatening that passing game. 2-die block doesn't work, I'll have to spend the TRR. Gets a hit. He has 1 TRR remaining in the game, none for the turn, so now he has to be careful about his action order. 2-die block is a push on the Bull Centaur, gets him out of the way. And a dodge blitz on the Bull Centaur. Dodge pays off. Blitz pays off. And setting up for a surf on that Bull Centaur. Moves the Black Orc player back up to tie up that Bull Centaur and that Chaos Dwarf blocker. And a 2-die block at center pitch works out. Those Black Orcs are dangerous. Oh no, the 2-die block with the troll doesn't work. Turn 14 coming up. Hoggles desperately needs to grab onto this ball. I don't know how he gets to it, however. He's got a Hobgoblin, but he's not safe. 2-die block, first of all. Oh, and gets a KO. Well done. Here comes a blitz. It's a 1-die blitz. Risky blitz. Pays off. He did have the block ability, so a little less risky. Oh, and an excellent stun to get at this ball. Well done. And he's just going to fly down the field with the Hobgoblin. 2-die block with the Bull Centaur results in a push, but that's enough to get him off the Chaos Dwarf blocker. I meant a block with the Chaos Dwarf blocker and then had the Bull Centaur come back to cover the Hobgoblin. But that's okay. Turn 14. Setting up for the 2-die blitz. Here it comes. Works out. Clean hit. And now if Hoggles can't score, I think this game ends in a 1-0 game. I don't think the Orclund Raiders have a chance to score themselves. They get a pickup with the Goblin. Well done. Hoggles has his work cut out for him. 2-die block way back beyond the line, beyond the center line. Results in a good hit. They are just beating each other up over there. 2-die block on the Bull Centaur. Clean hit. Well done. Hoggles got 2 turns to get this ball and try to score. It is going to be an uphill battle. He takes a 1-die block, gets a push. pushes him back on that ball carrier, unfortunately. Moves the Hobgoblin forward. Moves a Chaos Dwarf blocker forward. Is he going to try a blitz on the ball carrier? Nope. Instead, it's a blitz with the Bull Centaur. 2-die blitz works out. Gets him off the sideline. Now he moves forward. He's going to stand this Hobgoblin up. I can't imagine he won't. 1-die block pays off. Turn 15 for the Raiders. Yeah, they're just going to try to get this ball upfield and prevent Hoggles from scoring. I don't think there's any way. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no way he scores at this point. And it's going to end 1-0. Very bashy game. Now it's all about putting on the hurt. 2-die block on the right-hand side fails. He spends the TRR, gets a push. No more TRRs for him this game. He left 2 on the table this half. Takes a blitz on the ball carrier. He wants to try to take out a goblin. He's not going to be able to. One-die block results in a push. He needs to be careful because Wenger's going to get a turn back to get some blocks. Failed block. And that'll be it for Hoggles. Wenger gets to take some hits. 2-die block on the left-hand side against the Chaos Dwarf blocker. Clean hit. Can he get a casualty? He does not. Moves the goblin downfield. He's going to try to score. He doesn't, but valiant effort. 1-0 is the final. Good game by both teams. 8 armor breaks. Not as many armor breaks as I would have thought here. That TD by the Orclund Raiders from that pass, well done. Very, very, very good offense in the first half of the game. Orclund Raiders are going to walk away with 9 SPP. Agile Solutions walks away with their MVP at 5. Orclund Raiders dominating ball possession this game. They had it almost the entire game. And if we take a look at the die rolls, the Orclund Raiders, the D6 rolls look bang on even. Look about even for Agile Solutions as well. Maybe slightly negative. Orclund Raiders block dice also looking dead even, and Agile Solutions block dice looking just about even as well. So good game by both teams. That's a 1-0 win for the Raiders. That means they're going to go up and tie for first place in the week. I'm going to take a look at the schedule real quick here. Final game of the week coming up, Walmart Death Machine at Los Bastardos de Ratas. That's going to take place tomorrow at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a live stream. Remember that the stream goes live 20 minutes before game time and pre-games start 10 minutes before game time. So pre-game's going to start at 9:05. Thanks for joining us tonight. It was a good game, fun game to watch. I look forward to the WDM match against the Ratas. The Ratas, of course, a Skaven team. They've got those gutter runners at an MA of 9. Walmart Death Machine, a Chaos team. They've got strength for days. We'll see. It's probably going to be a similar matchup to the Week 1 game, the Ratas versus the Wani Beavers. So I'm excited to see how it plays out. And see if the Ratas can also get up here at the top of the leaderboard at the end of Week 2. We'll see. But until then, thanks for watching. Take care. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you here tomorrow at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. Take care.